light on action, but heavy on intrigue. Lioness Season 3, Episode 3 let us kind of catch our breath after those first two episodes were just chock full of action. This one was light on the action and very, very heavy on the intrigue, and I do love some intrigue. We got a very intense interrogation with the Ukrainian spy, and I'm still not sure I trust her. She was very, very convincing, but I'm not sold quite yet. And I do really like the direction that Joe is taking this, with putting it out there that we've captured an asset, not saying who they've gone after or any of that stuff, but just putting it out there so that the Russians know, hey, we got your person and we know what's going on. Your move, bucko. It's a bold move, and it'll be super interesting to see how it pays off, if it pays off, if this is and it does seem like this is the catalyst that got Joe abducted in the season premiere. Because they've got her at the end of the episode strapped down, and she's watching what looks like that press briefing, and she's getting the water torture. So they've got the TV on the ceiling and a fan or something, and the water dripping on her forehead. One of the things that they did in this episode that I thought was interesting was they kind of flipped it, where they gave us Joe in present day at the end of the episode instead of at the beginning. It's a nice little way to switch things up so it's not too formulaic. I think it worked pretty well. The one thing I would have liked to seen in this episode, though, is the traffic jam where Two Cups and his partner are driving the girls to school, and there's a traffic jam. A semi kind of pulls over and blocks the highway, and Two Cup says, "This is how I would do it." And then there's an altercation, an argument with another motorist, and the guy gets out of his car. Who the fuck gets out of their car when law enforcement is like, "Hey, fucking move, assholes," and they've got lights and the badge and they're fucking telling you to move? Who the fuck gets out of their car? Like, that was a thing. Like, I think that was definitely an ambush, and it kind of leaves it up in the air. Was it or wasn't it? I think it definitely was, because anybody who gets out of their car in that situation is a fucking idiot, or they're a Russian asset in this world. What I would have liked to have seen is some follow-up on that. Do they ever actually figure it out? Was it a ambush, or was it just a traffic jam and people being fucking stupid? We don't ever see them talk to Joe about what's happened, so either she's not been informed of what happened, or she's totally fucking fine with it and is taking it completely in stride, which would seem super out of character for Joe. So they just kind of left that open-ended. I would have liked to seen some kind of resolution to what happened with that. That's really the only thing I think this episode didn't handle very well. I really, really liked this episode. I love, the intrigue side of shows like this, when it's not just, wall to wall, balls to the wall action all the time. You get the conspiracy element to it, and you explore that more. I really enjoy these kinds of episodes. But because this episode was pretty quiet as things go in Lioness, I think next episode is gonna blow our mind. I guess it's gonna be big, like next episode. Can't wait for it. I think that's probably all I have for this video. If I missed anything, if there was something I should have talked about, let's talk about it down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know by dropping a like on it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. Geek on.